Hello everybody, my name is Jed. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 25 video. In today's video, it is finally the All-Star break, and boy, did the Yankees really need the All-Star break to happen now, because woo, they played a couple of really awful games running into the All-Star break, but we won't get into that today. So, finally the All-Star break, it is time to deal with, I guess, everything on everyone's mind right now is the fact that there's the All-Star game and the snubs. Like, there are every year, unfortunately, it happens, but it seems like this year was exceptionally vocal with the number of people who were, like, seemingly snubbed. I mean, I thought the Cubs had a guy that has, like, a 160 WRC plus that's, like, not in the All-Star game. I don't know who it is, I'm sorry, but if you guys know who I'm talking about, then you know exactly what I mean. And there's a lot of frustration about Mizorowski, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, making it to the All-Star game. And then, like, the pitcher, I think it was Suarez. Was it Suarez? No, I don't know his name. Was it Sanchez? I don't remember his name, but from the Phillies, from him not making it, mainly also due to the fact he had a contractual thing that said that if he made the All-Star team, he would get a incentive bonus. So he was snubbed from the All-Star game, and I understand his case a little bit, like, I get it. I understand, like, you don't want to have a guy that's made 5 career starts make the All-Star game. But, like, God, it's so much fun to watch that kid for the Brewers pitch. I mean, like, that's what the All-Star game is all about, man. It's like, I understand, you know, you want your contract bonus, and it's like it's an honor. And I understand some people seem like it felt slighted by it. But, I mean, it's such a really cool thing. I understand. They both should have made it. There's no way. I think both of them should be in the All-Star game. But, unfortunately, that's just the way it worked around this time. And it happens, man. Like, I remember last year, I was probably complaining about somebody missing the All-Star game that I thought was probably... I swear there was a Yankee that I swear should have made the All-Star game, and then, like, he didn't. And I was like, man, that really is kind of unfortunate. And, you know, I was complaining about it then, too. And it happens, man. It's unfortunate. Especially when you're a pitcher, because you're at the mercy of the managers picking. It's not a fan vote. So... they should both be All-Stars. It's unfortunate. I just, you know, I don't get a vote, unfortunately, but I think it's super cool that the rookie's in there, and it's a shame the Phillies pitcher isn't, and I think they should both be representing their teams, unfortunately, but that's just the way it all worked out this year, unfortunately. All right, so the home run derby is tonight, and I guess obviously everyone's thinking Kyle Raleigh is going to win the home run derby tonight, which, I mean, I would probably be a guess that he would be the one. Like, I'm pretty sure he's the betting favorite right now. I think he's going off at plus money to win the home run derby, which, I mean, makes sense. But it just seems to me like the home run derby lineup is just a little weak this year. I mean, they do have Acuna Jr. in here, which is also pretty cool, but it feels like we're missing, like, the big home run power threat guys. You know, like, obviously they've got Byron Buxton in there, too, and Cal's leading the league in home runs, so therefore he should be in there too. But it feels like we're missing, like, the real home run threats. Like, you know, there's no Judge, there's no Stanton, there's no Big Meat Pete, there's no Ohtani in there. I mean, it feels like almost kind of like we're missing out something a little bit. It feels like we're kind of missing that, like that whatchamacallit, like, back in the day when it felt like it was quite literally a battle for pride, and, you know, it was like, you know, a serious, like, cutthroat competition. I don't know, maybe it's a format, maybe it's the fact that people don't want to ruin their swings right now. I really don't know, I can't tell you, but it seems to me that, like imagine it had the 3-point contest, but there was no, like, Steph Curry, and there was no, like, just imagine that. Like, that's basically kind of what it feels like here. It feels like we're just kind of missing out on, like, the super elite long-term home run people. Like, Aaron Judge just became the fastest player in terms of games played to 350 career home runs, and he did it by a mile. It was like over 100 games sooner than the next closest person. I think it was about 200 games closer, like, faster than the next closest person. He's out in the home run derby just because he doesn't want to ruin his swing again, and I absolutely understand that logic. It's just, I think it's unfortunate. Like, I want to see people compete in the home run derby and hit, like, crazy dingers, but it's just, like, it just doesn't make sense, unfortunately, and that's the problem. So, it's a shame. You know, it's cool, and that makes sense that Cal is obviously the favorite to win it. I mean, but, like, it feels like, why is Jazz Chisholm in this lineup? It just doesn't make any sense. Not only is he not really, like, that, in my opinion, that much of a home run threat all the time. Like, he does hit home runs, but it's not like he's, like, a super elite home run hitter. I mean, I felt like there was Probably a couple more people you could have put in that slot that were not Jazz Chisholm. Oh, I was hoping I got the Kevin Gossman. But it feels like that he's gonna get himself hurt because he already had to move off of third base because he has shoulder issues this year. So I mean, like, why even risk the injury at that point? You know, maybe I'm getting old and I just don't get it. But I'm just curious if anybody else has an idea. But it's just like it just felt so weird to me, man. Like it just made no sense. Anyway, so I looked at the American League lineup for the All-Star game. The American League lineup for the All-Star team looks super weak, at least compared to like the NL lineup. It looked ridiculously weak. Maybe I'm crazy, but it felt like the NL is going to win this game running away. I mean, I don't know. You know, it's the All-Star game. You know, does it really matter in the end? No, it doesn't really matter, but it just, like, looking at the NL lineup, I mean, like, they have Lindor batting, I think, 8th, for God's sakes. Like, he's batting 8th, and he is an MVP candidate, and they have him batting 8th. I just, like, that's such a crazy deep lineup. How do they not win at this point? You know, it's just, it's hard to believe that you know, there are some good names on the AL team, but it feels like all of the talent just went to the NL side. It's kind of wild, man. Ooh, I got Diamond. Aaron Judge. Nope. Going back to the beginning of this week. Was it really the beginning of this week? It was in the middle of the week or something like that. But it was when the Yankees came back against the Mariners. There was a John Boy video that came up that was the Yankees relaying signs off of Andres Munoz. And it's just like, we talked about this in a previous video about how they were stealing signs or stealing pitch grips off Wandy Peralta. I mean, this is not the first time that they've done this. This is probably like the second or the third time that we've noticed them doing this season. So, I mean, if you're going to go play the Yankees this year, I think you're going to have to learn to be exceptionally careful with your glove placement, and you're going to have to be very vigilant that somebody that when they get on base against you is not going to be trying to take a peek at you. Now, some people, I don't think anyone really called it cheating, but you never know. Someone might say that's cheating, but you know, if you're just looking at their pitch grips, you know, that's not cheating. And I'm not trying to defend them. I'm just saying that, like, somebody might come out and say that's cheating. You never know. But for the most part, people are like, oh, that's just gamesmanship. But, you know, it feels like that is... Wait, hold on a second. Seems like live Team Select Ultimate Pack is a mouthful. I didn't know what it said. Anthony Volpe. Not good, man. Oh, do I want? Old Man Tim Hill? 2 Clay Holmes in here. It just seems to me kind of like something that has been kind of overlooked recently. I don't know who is the one that's doing it, necessarily. It's not really clear. Everyone's just kind of playing dumb. But it seems to me that it's going to become a big problem if teams are not prepared. And, you know, maybe that's good for the game and better for the game if people are more aware that this is going on. I mean, it's a sport that is already hypersensitive to all of the stuff, like that, the spycraft stuff that goes on. I mean, like, you already have people who are habitually covering their mouths whenever they talk, regardless of whether or not the other team can even see them. It's kind of crazy to me that there are so many pitchers that just have this weakness. It just feels bizarre to me. Maybe it's not been a problem for Munoz this year due to the fact that, like, nobody's gotten on base against him very much. I mean, he has a 1 ERA, so therefore maybe it's kind of akin to the fact that there hasn't really been anybody to steal his pitch grips because there hasn't been anybody to get on base against him. So therefore, you never pitch from the stretch anyway. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know, but it seems to me that somebody in the Yankee dugout is doing their homework, or someone in the Yankee dugout is very aware and very good at figuring out people's tells. And I don't know. I really like that aspect of the game. I think it's an underrated aspect of the game. I think that is exceptionally impressive that you can do that. And it's like when you watch it back later on, you can kind of tell right away. You're just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Now I see what they were seeing. But for them to do it in real time, I think is incredible. That Jimmy Hurt get? Oh man, I forget he's in Colorado now. The human glitch. Alrighty then, let's go take our team select prime pack. I would. Who is it going to be? Low velocity, high location, high stamina. Is it Chimen Wong? Or is it like a Mike Messina? It's a Chimen Wong! Oh, wow. The classic Chimen Wong player card. Alright, so we got two SIG packs. We're going to forget that even happened, and we're just going to move on because I'm already feel like someone stabbed me in the heart at this point. So we're going to open up our two signature player packs, and let's see if we manage to land a Yankee player today. And it's been a little while since we've had a Yankee player, so I'm kind of hoping that this is finally the time. Let's take a look at the right one first. Oh, it's a Baltimore Oriole, and that's Mike Trout. Look at that. Look at that. That's the cover art card, isn't it? That's a card. That's a really good SIG, but unfortunately, it's kind of useless for us. Who is this? Oh, closing pitcher, 69 base. I'm just like, who is this? Oh, 4.11 ERA for your closing pitcher is not great. 65 base closing pitcher, not good. That's a great Trout card. I've seen this card a lot. Nice card, nice card. Unfortunately, we're going to combine him away right immediately, though, because we have some stars to burn here. And we also have some stars to burn for our 3 Diamond Vintage collection that we also just got that Diamond Vintage for as well. Ooh, big sale, $5. Does it say $5? It's a $5 grade increase ticket? Oh, that's for prime players only. Okay, never mind. I got excited. I thought that was a full Diamond grade increase ticket. I'm just like, oh, wow, that's some money. But no, unfortunately, it is not quite what I thought it was. Stupid me. I got baited by the sale. Alright, let's clean this lineup up a little bit. Let's get rid of some of these gold and the new diamond players we have here. Luis Ariz. But now that we're in the All-Star game, though, now the important part is now it's time to start looking towards the trade deadline, because that is really, in my opinion, one of the most exciting parts of the season. It is exceptionally exciting to me, not only when you begin the season and you go into the free agency period after the World Series ends, but then then the trade deadline becomes very interesting, because then you have a better idea of what you need to do to win in the postseason. And I think that, this is not a crazy hot take of mine, but it's clear that a lot of teams need relief pitching, and that's always the case. Everyone wants relievers at the deadline. There's going to be an incredibly high price tag to pay for relievers at the deadline this year. I don't even know how many relievers are available this year. There's been a lot of rumors about Emmanuel Clase that could potentially be moved. If they move him, that could be an absolute haul for them. I mean, it's clear to me, in my opinion, that Clase really can't pitch in the postseason. Kind of like how Judge can't hit in the postseason. That's just, unfortunately, the way the world works. But it's kind of like that. So, I feel like that if everyone needs the relief pitching, that he's going... The Guardians are already probably going to be a little bit sheepish on trading him anyway, but considering that there are people who are going to be willing to pay an arm and a leg for relief pitching at the deadline, you never know who is going to offer them multiple top 10 farm system prospects, maybe even top 100 MLB pipeline prospects to get a closer at the deadline. I could totally see that happening. I mean, I don't think that that's absolutely absurd, but I'm certain that the Guardians aren't like, I'm certain to, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? The Guardians aren't looking to trade him, but they're dangling him and saying him, like, if you give us something that's good, we will trade him. And I think that's probably fair. I don't think they're looking to trade him. I think that they're just kind of saying, like, we'll listen to trade offers, but you have to blow us away with the trade offer. And I think that's a fair way to look at it, in my opinion. In terms of the Yankees, all I can speak of, basically, compared to basically every other team in the league, I know for a fact that, they could probably use a starting pitcher now, especially with Clark Schmidt going down. Luis Gil is coming back, but you never know. You never really want to be going in there with potentially Will Warren, but they could totally be using another starting pitcher, and in my opinion, they could... I think that somebody might take a run at either DeGrom or Eovaldi if they can get the right price. I think that would be a good option, in my opinion. I know Baltimore is dangling a couple starting pitchers right now due to the fact that they're really kind of out of it at this point. Can I combine anybody here? No, it doesn't look like it. I know Baltimore is looking at potentially moving Eflin, maybe. Do I have 5 silvers to combine here? I don't think I do. I'll just do 4. It's okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. I got a Rizal Iglesias out of that. I thought there was another couple pieces here. I think that Chad Green's the pitcher. Yeah. Let's just release those 2 pitchers real quickly. Let's see. I don't think I have a Rizal Iglesias, so I'll save him and hold off on that for now. He will survive our trade deadline. You know, maybe Baltimore decides they want to trade Felix Bautista, maybe. You never know. Maybe they can get a haul from him, especially if they're considering a rebuild. But I'm pretty sure they probably want to hold on to him, at least for the time being, especially after sitting through Tommy John with him this entire time. Do I have another silver sig that I can combine with those? Yes, I did. I got the Edgar Martinez that I'm not going to be using. Shame to see the Edgar Martinez go. It's such a cool sig, but there's absolutely no chance that I can get anything useful out of him, unfortunately. Christian Walker. Lemon. I've already seen Lemon before. So that's a shame because that is a dupe. I'm looking for brand new ones, not looking for older ones. Purple 11. Make sure none of these are SIGs. Ooh, a Gary Carter Diamond. I've already gotten a Gary Carter Diamond before, but that's cool to see. I love when they upgrade for me without me even sweating about it. Let me lock you. And then lock these cards for later. So I've got the Billingham. I've got the Christian Walker I just pulled. Do I have another SIG? I do. I have a Mookie Betts 20. We can do one more SIG combo. Just to clear a little bit of extra roster space. I also have a Zach Gallen here as well. So let's get rid of the Zach Gallen I've been holding on to here. And let me hold on to the... What's my newest one? I'll hold on to the newest Christian Walker so that way he's more recent. And then we'll combine all the older ones. That's probably the way to do it. Ooh. Tolleson I thought is a retired one. Tolleson I thought was a SIG that was like rare for a while because he was out of the game for a while and was only available at the beginning of the game. So I thought that he was more of like a difficult to find card. It was kind of like one of those flex ones that you don't really see a lot of people who have them. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's nice that he's back in the game. It's cool that they've re-released him. Alright, so let's go do the meat and potato of today's video. So I'll put our ranked coin boxes. Ooh, 3 PSETs. Oh my goodness. And also on top of that, we also, I didn't say this at the beginning of the video, but it will be in the title. We have a Diamond Trainer Recruit ticket. We did it. We got one from League this week. Now, I don't know if that was the mileage one, or I don't know if that was just a random chance, but we definitely got one. I can't really go check right now, unfortunately, because it would just start up my League mode game again. But that's neither here nor there. We absolutely got one, which is huge for us. It's been a while. We're still, like I said, every single time we open up one of these Diamond Recruit Trainer tickets, I'm saying to myself, like, we are desperate in need for one for the batting side. Triple ones. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. 3-3-3? Oh, it was almost triple 3. Come on, man. Give me a legend skill. Triple 1 again. Oh, wow. Triple 1's the same rarity as a triple 3. Co-op pitching. I know some people say co-op pitching not bad, but I am not in that boat, unfortunately. I'm not a fan, per se. Alright, 2 more to go. Come on, man. Give me legend skills. Legend skills. That's not a legend skill. And I get a mileage off this one. Also not a legend skill. 3, 1, 2. Okay, what's the mileage? Is the mileage going to be green or blue? It's going to be a green. So no 10th PSET for today. Let's see here. Let's open up our premium recruit train tickets. I got 4 because I actually got a couple from Club Shop. Not from Club Shop, from Club Box. Oh, what? Really? I'm actually out of trainer space. How did that happen? It's been a while. Maybe I can get rid of some of my silver ones. Release you. Alright, let's go scroll down here. I think we have to start getting rid of some gold ones at this point. Alright, that'll be enough space. And then I'll clean that up after today's video. I didn't realize I was actually running that low on space. That's kind of crazy. I cleaned out all my silvers, basically, already. Oof. 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 Oh, those are probably all getting deleted anyway. Okay, and the Diamond Trainer recruit ticket. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a batter side, please. I would not really mind if we got ourselves some kind of another of the overwhelming pressure like we got the previous time, but I'm so desperate for batter ones. I would love a home run hitter. I would love like home run hitter. I would take that. What's the other one? I don't remember the other one, but let's just open it up and let's see what we get. Ooh! Overwhelming pressure, closing pitcher. 65 fastball, 65 velocity. Now, I don't know. Double home run hit, reduction chance. That's pretty good. Hold on, let me double check that real quickly. Let me see. I'm pretty sure, I know Miller has at least 65 base fastball, but I don't know if he has 65 base. He has, yes, that would fit. What's his current trainer? I thought he has OP already. Let's unequip that one. If I have, no, I don't have trainer space. I might. Oh my lord, so disgusting. That's good because that actually opens up now some space for me to put that OP gold on somebody else now. Although basically my entire bullpen is already full as it is. And let's register that OP on that. Look at that beautiful 10.4% reduction in line drive, 13.2% reduction in home run hits, and then an additional 3.2. So he has 16.4% reduction in home runs, which means he will now give up much more home runs. Anyway, with that being said, you guys, that's going to be everything for me in today's video. A huge video in terms of that Diamond Trainer being a success. Unfortunately, nothing with the PSETs, but unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do with those things because we are basically playing a lottery simulator with those things. But until next video, I hope you guys enjoy the All-Star game tonight. I hope you guys enjoy, well, tonight's a home run derby. I hope you guys enjoy the All-Star game. Hope it's good weather for the entire festivities. And until then, good luck with your packs, your pulls, your combos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.